Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I have had a lot of requests to find out the future of the Democratic Party. This is not political in any way, shape, or form. For the 11,000th time, I'm Canadian. I can't vote. This is just simply a request I've been getting about the future of the Democratic Party. So there's nothing political here. I'm doing an X layout. So we're going to see the energies coming in, the energies leaving, what they want the Democratic Party to be, and what it's actually going to be. So I'm going to ask the cards to do at least a year into the future, because everything can change in a split second in politics. So I don't know if I want to go further than a year out. Plus, more than a year out, you're really, with tarot, you're really dancing with the devil, because it's more projection of what's going on, and a lot of things can change in a year. So when you do a timeline on tarot, it's projection of the energies right at this moment that you're reading. So if nothing changes, what is the projection of the Democratic Party in the next year? So next year we get to this time frame. It's February 2026. What does the Democratic Party look like based on the projection? So it is, in a way, a prediction. All right. So I'm using the before and after tarot. I forgot to point that out because it works out great with this reading. Before and after tarot. Again, it's not political. I'm just going to read you exactly what the cards are saying. I don't read any of this. This reading is not read with reversals. So in case you're wondering why they are all upright. So the energies coming in and leaving the Democratic Party. The energies coming in and leaving the Democratic Party. The energies coming in and leaving the Democratic Party. Okay, cards are ready. All right, so we do 5 coming in. 1, 2, 3. This is a huge layout. So 4, 5, 1 in the middle, and then the energies leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I called it an X. I guess I should have just called it a H or something. So now we switch decks, and now the Democratic Party. The projection, the energies of the Democratic Party. What are they projecting it to be, and what will be the actual outcome? Because that's always two things. There's always a good reason, and there's always the real reason. There's always the wanted outcome, and then there's always the actual outcome. The Democratic Party. What is its projection? Oh, these are ready. Okay. Okay. So now we go out this way. We go, what is the outcome that they want? And what is the outcome that is actually going to happen? All right. And I don't read the underlying unless I need further clarification. So those are all in as best I can. I'll squish it up as we read. All right. So we read them as we lay them down. The energy's coming in. They're coming in from out of a storm. I'm getting, okay, so 10 of Cups upright, 6 of Cups upright. I think they're going to go back to their roots. Page of Cups upright. I think they're going to go back to their roots, what the Democratic Party started. And I think they're going to start looking for younger people. I think they are looking for fresh, new ideas. I think they're looking for new kind of funding. Oh yeah, they're looking for I don't know why they want to try. Oh, I better not say in my opinion. They actually, the energies coming in they're just coming in from out of a storm. They're coming in from a bad storm, and they're realizing that they need to go back to basics, reach into the past. They need to definitely look for more younger people. More younger people get fresh ideas, fresh money, yet still be directed by a wise female who's been very successful. So I think there's still going to be an older, successful female, single, who will really try to direct the party. Um, I think this is more of a business person. They more or less have a business aspect to add to it. This is look at cups and pentacles. So there's really no passion here. There's no for the fire. There's no airs with the swords. So I'm really getting that they're going back into the past and bring up how they were successful emotionally and to be more fiscally responsible. I think we're going to see an older female, a very successful one, kind of start directing and taking over. And this is actually very interesting because, like, isn't David Hogg on the directors? And aren't they already starting to get some of the younger people involved? And with the guidance of this older person, perhaps they remember you know the Democratic Party of the 70s and 80s and whatnot. Even going back to JFK, right? I think they're going to reach back into that time, and I don't see much forward movement in them. I see them more or less looking, going, well, what worked for us in the past? Like, who are we, and I really see that coming along with the guidance of this business person. So let's see what's leaving them. Oh yeah, budgeting over money decisions. Wow. Four of Swords upright, 10 of Swords. Here's all the swords. Nine of Cups upright, and the Tower. Yeah, you know what? They've had their Tower moment in this last election. I'm going to say that what's leaving them is a split party, and deciding, are we this or are we that? Are we, and I think there is a big split in the party, between old school Democrats and what people think the Democrats should be. And I think they're going to give that up because this is leaving, right? I think they're going to have another big kind of uni party. I think they're going to go quiet for a while they rebuild. I really think they are going to reach back into what they were, what made them successful, right? And I honestly think, because this is Nine of Swords in reverse is leaving. So, I mean, upright is leaving. So this anxiety, I think they're going to, I honestly think they're going to go quiet for a while. They might have a big shakeup. I mean, they've already had a huge shakeup. I think, and this too is their smugness and their gluttonous, and every political party is. Sorry, I don't care who. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, whatever you are. All of them are pigs and greedy pigs. And I think they're going to look at that a little bit better. And if you look at this, it's distribution. And I think they're going to get rid of some of that. I think I think there's a huge shock coming to them. If this wasn't the shock, maybe this was the wake up call they needed. What's underlying here? Ooh, the Emperor, and embattled. I think that I think a lot of it is around Biden, because he was president, so you can call him the emperor, but embattled, really embattled. So I think a lot of it will go around, should we be the young person's party, right? Because you think JFK, he was young when he got voted in, and very well loved. And I think they're going to put to bed the embattled old men of the party. I just saw Mitch McConnell. I don't know if he's Democrat or Republican, but he's not seeking reelection. And I think there's a big push for term limits. And I think this is part of it as well. I think they're going to go with youth, fresh ideas, uniparty. I think they're split within their own party. I think that split happened when Kamala was put forward, and a lot of people were quite upset about that. And I think they're going to try and bring the party together. I think they're going to try and do that by laying low. So let's see, what do they want to project? Ace of Wands, that they're, yeah, the moon. They want to project that they've got great ideas, that they're new, they're progressive, they're fresh. But they want to keep some of that stuff quiet. Oh, look at that. We got 2 9 of Cups. Yeah, sorry, these are reversed, but I remember I read them all upright. So this is really interesting. They've got what energy is leaving them is 9 of Cups, but what energy that they want to show is also 9 of Cups. But in this 9 of Cups, is he sharing or is he taking? Because this is the after tarot. I think they're right now. I think they're kind of trying to hide what they are up to. Yeah, they've got long-term plans here. Absolutely. The problem is they are going to hang on to the past too much. Right? They're going to go, we're the party of JFK, um and even that era, or Jimmy Carter. And guess what, that's almost too far back. The young people today don't connect to them at all. So I think what they have to do is almost put in, like the moon here, almost like a veiled, that they aren't smug and greedy, that they are the people's people. And this is a long-term project, and they like working hard, and it's going to harvest. And why would they want to give the past such emphasis here with the 5 of Cups upright? But they want to show they're fresh and new. And with the moon here, that they're changeable perhaps, and that they're going to work hard, and it's their wish. And in some regard, they really want to hang on to the past. I think they almost want everybody to forget the present. They almost want everybody to forget the present. But yet, the Democratic Party of the past. So what's actually going to happen? What's actually going to happen? Justice. Now that's Kamala. She's a Libra. Knight of Wands. Ooh, Judgment. Second chances. The Hierophant. And Death. Yeah, I think if anything, they're going to try and give Kamala, I think they might try and give her a second chance and show that, she's experienced, she was vice president. They're going to try and transform her a little bit. I think what's actually going to happen is I think they are going to transform. I think they're going to, second chances here with, like, as a leader, as a guru. So perhaps there's something here, war. That's why I'm stumbling over that. Right? Because there was a lot of complaints that, they didn't do enough about Gaza, or they didn't do enough about Ukraine. that kind of thing. You know, one of the things here, we don't have a lot of money. We have somebody leaving them with a lot of money. We have that they're going to, you know, work on creating jobs and opportunities and everything. And I think here with this Five of Cups, it's going to be like, do you remember when Bill Clinton was president and we were, you know, all making money and everything was great? It's like they're going to try and hang on to that. I think they might fail a little bit with that because a lot of the kids that they're trying to bring on were born in the 90s. They don't really remember the 80s and the 90s. They were 10 years old. They don't really remember. So there's something there that they've got to work on. I actually think they are going to transform themselves. I honestly do. I think they're going to, um, you know, you could almost say like do the protection at the border, you know, all the things that Trump is doing, you know, almost like, you know, the protectionism and whatnot, things that they didn't do. They might be looking and seeing what Trump is doing with that. And then, you know, yeah, don't be surprised if they copy some of what he's doing because they see how how it's working, I guess. How it's working. Yeah, so I think they're doing a rebranding. Long story short, they're doing a rebranding. And I think their rebranding is going to be, you know, the party of your dad with new ideas and unify the party because I think a lot of people that I've talked to, they were lifelong Democrats, but they didn't like some of the direction that they were going in. Um, like they would say, I don't recognize this Democratic Party. I think they're going to go back to basics, but they might go a little too far back if they want to capture a lot of the today's youth. All right, so there you go. I hope I did that with no politics. I just read the cards. There's definitely some kind of second chance and transformation coming in, and don't be surprised if they embrace a little bit more religion. I'm not kidding you. That they realize that they abandoned a lot of their voters, their supporters by abandoning some of the religious aspects of it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online.